Poisson distributions have no value over negative numbers. Title text: Poisson distributions have no value over negative numbers. Explanation: Q-ball expresses himself as a Poisson distribution, which shows the probability of a given number of events occurring in a fixed interval of time or space. The x-axis typically represents the number of events while the y-axis is a decimal representing the probability, e.g. 0.5 for 50% probability a given number of events will occur in that fixed interval of time or space. It is commonly represented by a bar graph or a scatter graph, sometimes with a line connection to show a trend, even though there is no actual value for non-integers. What's important to note for this comic is that this distribution only has data points on non-negative integers and is not continuous through decimal numbers, or as the image text tells us, negative numbers, because events can't occur 0.3 of a time, or 2 times. After implying that the concept of a person being a mathematical distribution is irrational, Black Hat suggests he is less than 0. Since the Poisson distribution doesn't exist or has no value at negative values, Q-ball no longer exists to Black Hat and thus either leaves or disappears magically. Q-ball repeating his claim may also be a reference to the fact that the Poisson point process is memoryless. Randall was still experimenting with character design, as Q-ball has a face in the first 2 frames. In the title text, as in some other early comics, Randall explains the joke rather than adding to it. Transcript: Q-ball is talking to Black Hat. Q-ball has his mouth wide open and has both of his arms up. Q-ball: I'm a Poisson distribution. Same scene, except Q-ball has only one arm up. Q-ball: still a Poisson distribution. Black Hat: what the hell, man? Why do you keep saying that Q-ball's face is gone, and he is not holding any arms up? Q-ball: because I'm totally a Poisson distribution. Black Hat: I'm less than 0. Q-ball is gone. Black Hat is now whistling. Trivia: this comic and 5, Blown Apart were posted for the first time on the first day of xkcd.com. Both of these comics were exclusively published on xkcd.com and were never shared on LiveJournal. This comic was released on a Sunday. Discussion: the date of issue of this comic is off. Does anybody have the correct date? Does anybody know the song that Black Cat is singing in the last frame? Richtof Talk 944, August 3, 2012 UTC. I always imagine the song is either the Bangles cover of Hazy Shade of Winter from the movie Less Than Zero, though I have also imagined it to be Saved by Zero by The Fix. 192.231.124.16 Talk 1534, 4 February 2013 UTC. Please sign your comments with: did anyone notice the pun on Poison and Poisson? 108.162.254.174 1839, March 10, 2014 UTC. What pun replacing Poisson with Poison anywhere doesn't produce any additional meaning? Zawix Talk 1854, April 29, 2014 UTC. On the other hand, Poisson, in French, despite being the name of the discoverer of this distribution, also means fish. Thus maybe the no memory joke 141.101.104.10120 April 27, 2017 UTC. Note that the H in the word hell looks like lambda. 141.101.64.352003, July 21, 2014 UTC. Also note that the Poisson distribution is memoryless like the exponential distribution, which explains why the Poisson is content to continue repeating this fact. 108.162.222.178 1644, April 21, 2015 UTC. The coin flip distribution described in the second paragraph not a Poisson distribution. Rather it is a binomial distribution or a Bernoulli distribution for the single flip case. 108.162.229.1631111, September 7, 2015 UTC. I deleted it. 173.245.50.1541225, September 7, 2015 UTC. The first three panels establish that cueball is a Poisson distribution, that Black Hat finds him annoying and that both parties exist and can communicate with each other. In other words, Black Hat's value is compatible with a Poisson distribution. The implication of panel 3 seems to be that Black Hat isn't stating his value but is stating his change in value to I'm less than 0. This is similar to the phrase, I'm less than impressed. The change in value causes cueball to vanish. In the fourth panel, Black Hat is whistling a happy tune, pleased at having removed an annoyance. DP 9000 Talk 244, February 22, 2016 UTC. If cueball only exists for non-negative integers, how can he be irrational? 141.101.76.161608, January 3, 2018 UTC. Fish Red Dwarf. Honestly, my first thought was Rimmer's advanced theory on porous circuits in his astro-navigation exam, in which he wrote I am a fish numerous times, saluted and passed out, but a hot second was I am a fish merchant. Straw Dog Talk. Please sign your comments with. Also, trivial piece of trivia, one of the comics drawn on graph paper 172.71.26.64 Talk 0017, April 13, 2023. Please sign your comments with. Covered by the category checkered paper appended to the page. 172.70.85.670023, April 13, 2023 UTC.